Oh, hey guys, welcome tonight to Tasty Treats with Teresa. Tonight we're going to get rid of the treats and we're going to eat something healthy. So tonight we are making lemon garlic veggie bowls. If you notice up here it says Taste Buds. Taste Buds is one of Pampered Chef's new subscription programs that we're offering. You will get 3 of these spices, different spices every month, and there's enough here for about 2 or 3 meals depending on which the recipe says. And just something new for you to try. It comes with recipes, comes with ideas, other ideas to use them for. So guys, really look into this because I really like it. I like having the option of, you know, I don't have to use this just for this recipe. I can use it for other things. So tonight we're making the lemon garlic veggie bowls, and it comes with the lemon garlic, so it makes it pretty easy for you. So first you got to trim and cut up Brussels sprouts. So what are your thoughts of Brussels sprouts? Do you like them? Don't like them? So we're just going to cut the ends off and cut them in half. Simple, easy. This was 1 pound of, let me turn the recipe around so I can read it. 1 pound of Brussels sprouts. Luckily, that's how they sell them in the store, so it makes it easy. And because it's winter time, these are actually a winter vegetable. So they're in season right now, so that's a good time to get them. They're going to be cheaper. I thought about making this recipe with frozen Brussels sprouts, but I don't know how that would turn out. I mean, you're going to roast them anyway, but this part of cutting and trimming them, I don't know how slimy that would be with them being frozen, or how hard with them being frozen solid. So I'm just cutting them up and slicing them in half. And I used one of our colanders. You get a set of 3 whenever you purchase them. That was the medium. Actually, it could have fit in the small, but I used the medium tonight. And the large is really big, guys, so we're going to feed that part to the chickens. And then you take 3 large carrots, not the baby carrots, because, well, you could, I guess, use the baby carrots, but recipe calls for the large ones. I like the large ones better because they are a little more nutritious. They aren't washed in bleach and cut up and processed. They are just regular carrots out of the ground. So you're just making these into coins. However, it says a 1/2 inch thickness, give or take. I'm not going to sit here and measure every one of them. So just kind of go with it and figure it out. And this calls for 3 carrots. I've already cut up a couple. I didn't think you want to sit here and watch this. This does take about an hour to cook and prepare, so I didn't want you guys to sit there and have to stare at me for an hour. So we have 1 cup of 1 pound of broccoli and 3 carrots in here. Now, you know this is a pretty big bowl, so that's a lot of vegetables. And this is the kids bowl that I always tell you guys to get. It's going away separately. So if you want just the bowl, now you got to get it because at the end of February it's gone. You can only get it with the kit that comes with a set of measuring cups and a cute little spatula and cookie cutters or whatever set they bring it with. But this is, I like just the bowl itself. So think Christmas people, your grandma, this would be a perfect bowl for her. Okay, so we got 1 pound of Brussels sprouts, 3 carrots, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, which I just stuck in this bowl. And then we need 1 tablespoon of the lemon garlic rub. That comes with the recipe, so it makes it easy, right? This is our adjustable spoon, so it's very easy. They do pop apart, so they're easy to clean. So I put 1 of these, fill that baby up. I want to pull in with the olive oil. And I'll need that again here in a little bit. Get my spoon, and I'm just mixing that together. with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm just going to dump that on the vegetables. I want all that goodness up. I like lemon garlic. So that would be good. What are you all having for dinner tonight? Anything healthy? I see a couple of you. Thanks for joining me. So now I'm just going to use our tongs. I found something out. These are magic tongs. When they're like this, see, they're closed. When you flip them over, this little wheel thing is supposed to move, and then they open. So whenever you're done with them, flip them over and they lock in place. So I'm just tossing the dressing on these. I don't want to go crazy because that will it's tearing the Brussels sprouts apart. But you just want to get it coated. Now this, this recipe is only 390 calories. It has 17 grams of protein. It is completely vegan. There's no gluten, no animal products. It is 100% a vegetarian dish. So we're going to take our vegetables and we dump them onto a cookie sheet. Right now I'm using the stoneware pan. Right now you can't get it. It is out of stock. But if you have a party this month, you can be one of the first ones to get it back in stock. So there you go. We just got Brussels sprouts and carrots, and we're going to put these in the oven for 24 to 26 minutes at 450 degrees. So it is hot, and they are going to be beautifully roasted when we're done. So let me set the timer. I got something stuck in there tonight, don't I? For 26 minutes. And now we got to make some other stuff to go with this, not just vegetables. Because after all, it can't be a veggie bowl with just 2 vegetables. So then we're going to make quinoa. Now this is the old-fashioned micro cooker. The new one has a white lid and it comes in 3 different sizes. This is the old model and it has been well used. So you get out your vegetable broth, and the last time I bought this, I thought it was like the color of chicken broth, but today it's white. So you do a half a cup, no, 3/4 cup of vegetable broth and a half a cup of, wait, where did I put the bowl? I think I just used it. Okay, well, we're going to dirty this then. A half a cup of, oh, sorry, here on top. Gee, I am blind as a bat. Half a cup of white quinoa. Now, it says to rinse your quinoa in a fine mesh sieve. I don't have one. I looked, I don't have anything, not even non-Pampered Chef. You need to wash your quinoa because it has a special coating on it. See if I can remember what it's actually called. It is called saponin, S-A-P-O-N-I-N. It's got a coating on it. If you eat it just like this, it might get that little soapy taste to it. That's what that is. And it keeps birds and critters from eating it while it's growing. And it also has a bitter taste to it. So just want to use the old-fashioned way of rinsing it and by using my hand. So you just rinse that to get the gunk off. Because we don't want that gunk all over the place, right? We want this to taste good, not taste bitter. And I really wish I had a little fine sieve. Our colanders was just too big. And I didn't have anything, everything else I had, the holes were way too big for quinoa. Would have been good for rice. Now this recipe, if you can't find quinoa, you can use rice. You can use barley. You can use couscous, whatever your desire. But tonight we're using quinoa. And you dump that in with the vegetable broth. Get a spoon and get that out. So you got to get science lesson tonight too, figuring out how to say serpentine. And it's that soapy stuff that comes on quinoa. I want it covered with the chicken vegetable broth. I guess you could use chicken broth, but the recipe calls for vegetable. So put the lid on, and we're going to put this in the microwave for 10 minutes, and then you let it sit for 5, and that way it'll fluff up really nice. So hold on, I'll be right back. I know you can't see me on the camera, but we're going to let that cook. So now we have to make the dressing that goes with it. Very simple, easy recipe here. I was actually surprised how easy this is. Okay, so we need, where are we at? 8 ounces of plain hummus. And it's impossible to find an 8-ounce package of hummus. Now, 8 ounces is 1 cup. I do know that. But I got a 10-ounce package. Now you use classic hummus, plain hummus. Don't get the stuff with the garlic and the roasted red peppers and all that. Just plain, everyday hummus. If you're really good, you can get out your deluxe blender and make it. And if I thought about it, I could have done that. And it would be a whole lot healthier and a whole lot easier, cheaper, because you're only using a can of chickpeas. So I want to make sure I get all the air bubbles out so I can get all 8 ounces in there. And guess what? That's an 8-ounce package. They lied. No way that's not going to fit. So, there we go. 2 ounces left over. Oh boy. Guess we'll have to eat it with something else. So I'm using, this is the 3-cup glass bowls. They do come with these lids so you can store it later. And I'm just going to dump the hummus in here. Of course, this is our favorite measure all cup. So you can do liquids, you can do solids, you can do liquid, solids, powdered items. But that in here with 1/4 of a cup of water. This cute little tiny measuring cup. It comes with the set. So guys, you get 4 cup all the way down to this little 1/4 of a cup. And we need 1 tablespoon of lemon garlic, which again came with the recipe, so you don't have to go out and hunt for it. It comes right to your house. We're going to dump that in here. And there's still enough in here so that I can make another recipe. Hey guys, thanks for joining me tonight. I appreciate it a lot. So, well, we're just going to mix that, which I used a spoon for something else. We're just going to mix this up. And the water will absorb into the hummus and make this into a salad dressing. Now, you can, where'd it go? You can use the hummus for any salad dressing recipes, and it'll give it a better, richer flavor. So, just something to think about, guys, whenever you're like making ranch dressing or anything like that, that you can use hummus too. So, now this will have a lot of grains to it when we're completely done. So, boom, salad dressing is done. Pretty, isn't it? And it's a little thick, so it's got that healthy fat in it because it's chickpeas. Now we're going to take the chickpeas, because chickpeas go in this recipe too. Now I want to show you something. Of course, it's got the pull top. Some of you have fancy manicures. I don't. And you can't get your finger under there. Get out your can opener, and up here it's got a hook that is used for this, so you can get under there and get that pulled right up. so you don't hurt your nails and break your fingernails. So now we got the lid off, we got to drain it. Get out your famous strainer. This thing is used all the time in our house. Fits right over your can. If this is a can of tuna, it fits this way and actually goes in the can, and then you just drain it. Just like that. So we're going to put, when the vegetables and the quinoa is done, we're going to put some chickpeas on the salad too. And of course, what's a salad without some sort of greenery, right? So, do the recipe. Get out your salad spinner. Now this is going away. We will not have this in our line anymore starting in March. So if you eat a lot of salads, you better hurry up and get one of these. So I put 4 cups of, the recipe called for arugula, but this is arugula and spinach. I'm going to add just that much water. You know, it's not a lot of water, you just add enough to get it wet. It's got a lock on it so your handle will stay in place. It's got a button here to stop it when it's spinning, and it spins up to 65 miles an hour so it gets all the gunk off. So now lock the lid, push this button here, and it stops spinning. There you go. And your salad is clean, ready to eat. And you can see, oh, that's pretty clean salad actually. There's no dirt in there. So it came out pretty clean. We'll dump that water out, we don't need it. So in about 16 minutes, we'll have the salad ready, and I will post a picture on the bottom of the page as always. If you're in a party, where's the camera? Up, look up above, and the link is up there. If you are not in a party, contact me. We can order you whatever supplies here that you needed tonight. And I will see you guys in a little bit with a picture of this wonderful salad. And thanks for joining me. And I will see you later tonight. Bye-bye.